get lots of three-point attempts, try to score in transition, which will be difficult for the Jayhawks to stop.
And just like that, the tip, and we are underway as we look at Baylor.
Sometimes you got a little bit of rust to work off as practice and game schedule isn't quite the same pace as it has been.
Elle Evans misses her first try from 3. Coach Collin from Baylor said it's a two-headed monster for the Jayhawks. Samaya Nichols and Evans, and that was 2 inside for the big player. Regular and expected starting lineup for both teams. Samaya Nichols named as she makes her first basket, one of 5 National Players of the Week after a terrific win coming off Penn State last week. 13-4 finish sparked by her, and that time a drive to the bucket by their point guard, Jada Walker.
Jada Walker doing a great job there of looking for the matchup that she wanted against Condensed. Yvette Mayberry, who tried to play through a knee injury earlier in the non-con, just couldn't quite get fully healthy, as the Jayhawks are going to be missing her for quite some time now. Samaya Nichols,
left-handed, takes it hard to the rack, and we thought they might try to pinch inside and take that driving lane away, but she's been able to do it twice. There's Vonleh again, right side. Colorado's leading scorer, who's been an instant impact for this team.
Yeah, instant impact. Did you see there, as Condensed was a little bit late on the dig, and again, when she gets the ball in the paint, let alone with 2 crab dribbles, it's 2 points every time.
This time the shot by Nichols won't go. Baylor with the ball with a 2-point lead. 7:20 to play here, opening quarter. An actual break for Christmas after this one. And a flush, a 3-ball goes down by Bella Fauntleroy. 3-point try is no good off the Marcus Fauntleroy that time. Hawks down by 5. 6.5 to play. And a swat inside by Vonleh. Her first 2 free throws, and the Hawks are down by 3 as Walker brings it into the front court. No pressure that time for the Jayhawks. Walker, one of the 2 lefties on this team for Baylor, and that's what they're so good at. That second chance bucket and a drive by Fauntleroy, and another basket for her. Baylor's second true road game here today. They lost to Oregon by 2 the second game of the season. And that pure jumper, that is her stroke right there. Little Paige Buggs has started all of the games this year from Classic High School in Oklahoma City, Classen High School, built at the end of World War I. And they tried to stretch her out and give her opportunities for a 3-point shot. That time, Copeland was blocked as she tried a long-distance shot. Andrews on defense. And a bounce inside. Vonleh off the glass, no good. And Shaw there for the rebound, and it's Samaya Nichols at the other end. Take it away, Little Paige Buggs. Doesn't have numbers, 1-on-3. Still takes it in and still gets the shot to fall.
It's really difficult to replicate in the transfer portal era, and it's going to pose a nice advantage for the Bears, as we're seeing it here earlier. And even as we see Yaya Felder just came in. There for anyone to grab. Elle Evans was already thinking offensive assignment of getting down the court, as you see an excellent backdoor cut there. Yeah, nice job. This is probably an offensive set that was called there by Coach Snyder coming out of the timeout.
Here's Samaya Nichols. Spin move in the paint. Blocked by Little Paige Buggs. Has had some success that year, but you see her presence inside.
Yeah, she does a really nice job staying down 3-1 against Power 4 competitions, and so I'm sure he's got that mind going to find the adjustment here to try to get his Jayhawks active. Is probably not the type of foul that you want, even though she has big effort and motor. Somewhat of a 50-50 ball there, but I think there's a high likelihood we could possibly see her here in this contest.
Just a presence and poise with the minutes she got that day. Walker, a lefty, goes lefty. Baseline cut, and Yaya blocked. KU good defense, but Sanaya Copeland threw it away. And a finish by Andrews to make KU play, and Copeland looked for help on the outlet and threw it away.
Yeah, Samaya thought that Sanaya was certainly capable of bringing the ball up herself, and maybe Sanaya was wanting to get into their best player's hands for that reason right there. So
Nichols Nichols getting her third bucket, and one this time. We talked about Papadopoulou having to come in. She is in there now. 7 rebounds. Her work against Penn State. Hit a couple of free throws, 2 steals. Second chance bucket, and good. Yaya Felder and Baylor stretching out the lead, doubling up KU.
Man, and Harshaw was there for the blackout, but Yaya Felder just wanted it more and refused to let the contact on the blackout deter her as Samai Nichols.
Baylor the other way. Jayhawks really struggling from the floor, shooting just 25%. Vonleh off Papadopoulou gets it to go, and the lead grows. Offensive foul. Nichols not happy about the conference home openers. They lost to Baylor twice, 0 for 2 on those occasions. And it's Vonleh still looking for a 3-point make. Inside Vonleh, back out, Little Page Bugs, off the glass and down. Andrews, Fauntleroy, out of bounds. Vonleh kicks it out in the corner. They've been so good with that extra pass, and Sarah Andrews takes advantage of it over Copeland, and the lead grows now 33-16.
And I think that play right there is indicative of the rhythm that Baylor's played with since the tip.
28 assists in that Utah Tech game out of the 36 buckets. Nichols again, kick out, Evans for 3. Elle Evans gets KU on the board in that column, and it's 33-19.
And outside shooting is something that the Jayhawks certainly want to see activated, as it creates so much more space for their guards, but they can't think they can get back in this game giving up easy baskets like that.
So good feeding the post, getting that pass down low to Vonleh. Such a good finisher. Elle Evans spinning. Little Page Bugs. The bump inside. 10-footer, no. Little Page Bugs to Walker. In a hurry. 3:30 to play here in the half. Walker, the lefty, goes right side. Short shot to go down. Evans to Copeland. Hawks would like to get something going here the last 1:45. Blocked that time. Fauntleroy over the top. Played 1 through 4. She's played everything but the post. Been able to come. Her realize how much time is left. Off the glass. Evans no good. El Tayeb, the follow is good. With 1:20 to play, so bucket and points from the post for the Jayhawks, and it's 37-21. Fauntleroy, the ball flushes it. .56% free throw shooter on the year. That number will go up slightly after that make. And KU gets it back. Canessa, Evans for 3, and gets it at the buzzer. Elle Evans will finish the half in style for KU. Since that time, Canessa with a great feed.
Nice ball pressure there, and a great.
Vonleh, 5 out of 8 from the field, 63% in the first half, 10 points, and that shot up and down too easy.
Up and down way too easy, and mention that urgency as Elle Evans came over there, but the wall up from behind after Vonleh is already facing the basket is not going to deter that layup, and you've got to try to bother her before she gets your eyes set on that rim.
Reagan Williams limited by fouls in the first half. It starts strong.
On that right elbow, she's really efficient in ripping and driving for a score.
Open 3, knocked down by Walker. Copeland, that was her first foul of the game, so she will stay on the floor with KU down 45-29. Elle Evans has had a tough go of it, shooting just 2 for 12, backing in off Vonleh. Stuck, swatted, clean block, and here come the Bears. Walker again, after making it 3, hits another. Back-to-back 3 balls with 11 boards so far for the Bears. Samai Nichols to Canessa, wide open for 3, and gets it to flush.
A nice heads-up play there by Samaya Nichols, as she very well could have taken that shot from top of the key, which would have been a good shot, but making the extra pass, trusting Lai Canessa for a wide-open three.
Little Page Bugs on a bounce from Andrews. Reagan Williams the rebound. And a long pass ahead. Elle Evans blocked underneath, flat on her face, and no foul call.
Get some energy. Coach Snyder helping in that category, chirping at the officials.
Looks like it might have been body, and then the reach over the head. And Walker to Fauntleroy. Felder loves to camp in that corner. The kick out to her there for three, and finally gets one to fall. Yaya Felder off the bench. Her first three-point make, now 1 for 3, and the lead is 20.
A really nice job by Fauntleroy on the dribble drive, attacking the long closeout, drawing another defender out of that zone, and finding Yaya Felder in the corner.
Across to Walker, drives on Knessa. Felder again from the wing for three, and after hitting a couple back-to-back, after the two misses, she knocks over Knessa on the way down the floor. Oakland to Evans, and a clean block by Fauntleroy.
Early non-conference schedule is so important. If you can get 10 wins early in non-con and find a way to scrape
At least 12 opportunities per game, but just that one on a three-point play. Bounce pass underneath and a flush as Andrews is able to finish, and it's 63-37. There's Nichols with Vonleh challenging. Yaya Felder will wait. Fauntleroy up top. Now Andrews a long three, and why not? She gets that to go. And it's 66-37. Heat check here. Entered Madison Bartley. There's Felder. Andrews again, same spot for three. That time Harshaw was at least close. And the lead is 30.
That might have been from the same plank of wood.
Yeah.
I mean, that's as close to the same shots as you can get. And I wouldn't be surprised if she finds her way back to that spot.
Yeah.
I'd go back.
Off the screen, Samaya Nichols flashes a three ball.
Probably at least once, teams are going to have to spend a few extra days on the road to knock out multiple conference opponents.
She may not get to her 12 attempts from the line in this one. Lob inside, Vonleh. Can't hit from in close. So Baylor staying pretty true to their starting lineup, although Jennings is in there. And a great drive in a bucket and a chance for a three-point play.
Bolts of energy that any coach likes to see coming out of.
Harshaw tried to get that loose ball. Hartley, Andrews on a bounce. The give and go works beautifully. Samaya Nichols the rebound. 21 points on 7 for 13 shooting. 23 points on 8 for 14 shooting.
Both from their starters and their bench, they're going to be a difficult task to handle throughout the Big 12 season.
Three ball by Andrews is good.
Let's just say there's a lot of ways that coaches can creatively think of to keep you busy.
Statute of limitations is not up on you yet. Dan, take a look at the block again.
Reading that ball in flight and working her way in a proper position that as soon as caught, she could contest, but a little late on the rotation there by Harshaw as Felder finds another easy bucket, adding to her point total.
And nobody picked up Yaya, who's done a nice job off the bench. The sixth player to get significant minutes here for Baylor. Collision. Copeland and Nichols run into each other. Evans for three and gets it to go. Elle Evans gets another three ball on what's been a difficult shooting day. Be nice to finish strong here in the fourth period, if nothing else.
Evans has been a little bit hot and cold for the Jayhawks from behind the three-point line. Any three-point shot attempt that she can see go through the net is only going to help her confidence.
5 seconds on the shot clock, and they hustle to go the other way off the takeaway, and a shot goes down by Reagan Williams to finish. Felder, a big impact off of the bench. Little Page bugs, and there's that three-point spot that Baylor has loved here in the second half.
That's something that the Jayhawks will certainly need, is to find a way for her to be more assertive offensively, especially in transition.
Open three, Yaya Felder makes him pay, leaving her alone. 3 out of 6 from distance, now 16 points. 4 Bears in double figures. The lead is back to 20. Spin move, on a bounce. Reagan Williams will finish underneath.
Nice finish there by Reagan Williams, but man, have the Baylor Bears done a nice job inside out early on, establishing themselves offensively, points in the paint. And now late here in this third and fourth quarter.
Didn't get to 10 or more. Andrews, good-looking jumper in terms of being squared up. Couldn't get it. Fauntleroy the follow. Second chance points, points in the paint. For the big story this one.
I think Fauntleroy has impacted this game on both ends of the court. She's only got 10 points here. Is that offensive rebound that she got there?
They'll try to get a shot off. Instead, it's Evans. And unlike the end of the first half, can't get a 3 ball to go. And that will end it as the Jayhawks fall.